Welcome my super engineers, and here we are. We have studied the LAN, MAN, WAN and IP. Now we are going to see what are the routers and switches. Let me give you a brief description about what are the routers and what are the switches. Let's first see what are the switches. Switches are to connect together. The device is to connect together. Whenever you connect the device, it's called a switch. Let me show you here. So like let's say this is our laptop. So here is our laptop, and our laptop is connected with a printer that can print something for us. Here is something that it is printing. It is connected through Wi-Fi or it is connected through any medium. Let's say it is networked. So this is a way we can call it a switch. It means switch are the connection of devices. Connection of devices. That is known as switch. Now, what are the routers? You have heard the word routers often in the Wi-Fi world. Not exactly the Wi-Fi, let me call it internet world. The Wi-Fi at our home have router, the modem. These words you have definitely have heard about. So how that actually is and what it actually means. So let's see what are the routers. So routers are the connections of multiple switches. So there are so many switches, and together we are calling it a router. And what are the modem? Modem helps us to connect with the internet. It is something, I'm calling it something because we are learning it in a layman's way right now. Something that helps us to get connected, with internet. So that is modem. These are the routers and this is the switch. So what is the key takeaway from here? It's about the switch, and what does switch do? It connects. So whenever you try to connect your smartphone or your laptop or your PC or whatever you are using to an external device that works as a switch, and that switching system, when you multiply that to multiple things and a little bit of sophistication, you can call that a router. And that router on its advanced form is the modem that helps us to connect with the internet. Internet is nothing, just the connection of the connections. So it helps us to get connected through that. So it's a web where we are getting connected. So we have learned about the things here, which are LAN, MAN, WAN, IP and routers. So this is the ID card. You can remember it like ID card. And these are as the networks that connects together the things, and this particular is also the connection. But what is the difference between here and here? The difference is actually the router and the switches are the physical device we are talking about that helps us to connect from one device to other, and it definitely includes the software. And LAN, MAN and WAN are the introductory concept, are the names of the thing that uses this technology. So the technology we are talking about are the switches, routers and modem that helps us to connect, and LAN, MAN and WAN are the area, that much area is getting connected, and that's what we talk about. So it's about the generalization, it's just the name. The actual work is done by the routers, switches, servers, satellites, cyberspace and that kind of the thing. And what is the IP? IP is the ID card of your computer or the internet that you're using right now in your computer. So it's your computer's ID card. That's why I said it's your computer's ID card, by which we can find out or trace out your location so that the files that you are asking for can come and go through that. Well, let me tell you something interesting here, that we can hide our IP address, we can manipulate our IP addresses, and that is one of the security breach. Sometimes it's legally can be done for the good purpose, like the government itself can do that when the cyber security zone are looking for someone, or they are safeguarding their own data, or the data centers are using that. So that would be a good thing. But if you're doing it for wrong, anything can be wrong. It's just the science and engineering. So you can hide or show a fake IP address. Well, it's my job to tell you that it's possible, it's being done, and you can use even the VPN to hide it so many times from your server, from the majority of the space. That is the possibility. So with that, we can wrap up our networking section overview, and in the next one we are going to see the last lesson of this section, which is basic computer operations. With that, we can wrap up this section. So stay tuned, God bless, stay curious.